Quite a sight in the Sahara Desert. One of the driest places on Earth has flooded. Torrential rainfall in southeastern Morocco swamped the desert for the first time in half a century.
The Sahara, vast, timeless, and unyielding. Known as the largest hot desert on Earth, it's a symbol of extremes. Yet, in September, something extraordinary shattered that reputation. Water. Torrential rains turned its endless dunes into sprawling lakes. A scene so unthinkable it felt plucked from the realm of fiction. But this wasn't a movie. It was real, and it left scientists stunned. A deluge unlike any other. Over the course of just 48 hours, the unthinkable happened. More than a year's worth of rain poured down, reshaping the golden sands into shimmering expanses of water. From Morocco to Algeria, satellite images captured a Sahara most have never imagined. An alien landscape where once bone-dry basins now glistened under the sun. Places untouched by significant rainfall for generations were submerged, transformed into temporary floodplains. This wasn't just a storm. It was an event that defied modern memory, leaving experts scrambling to comprehend what this means for the planet's increasingly unpredictable climate. The perfect storm. But it began innocently enough, a shift in the sky, dark clouds rolling in over the northwestern Sahara. However, this was no passing storm. Far across the Atlantic, an extratropical cyclone was brewing, pulling in vast amounts of moisture from equatorial Africa. Unusual? Absolutely. This system didn't stop at the coastline. It plowed deep into the desert, delivering an unrelenting torrent of rain. In just 2 days, some areas recorded nearly 8 inches of rainfall, more than what they'd see in an entire year. Take Arakidia, a town in southeastern Morocco. It saw almost 3 inches of rain, quadrupling its monthly average in a matter of hours. For a region known for its arid climate, this was nothing short of extraordinary. People watched in disbelief as rivers carved through sand dunes and water pooled in places that had been dry for centuries. A rare and ruthless system. What set this storm apart was its sheer rarity. Meteorologists traced its origins to a low-pressure system over the Atlantic that behaved unlike anything typically seen. It reached farther south than usual, creating an atmospheric river that funneled tropical moisture directly into the heart of the desert. The Atlas Mountains also played a role, lifting the moisture-heavy air and amplifying the storm's power. The result? Rainfall so intense it overwhelmed the land's ability to absorb it, cascading through valleys and transforming the Sahara into an eerie, temporary floodplain. This perfect collision of atmospheric forces didn't just make history. It posed new, unsettling questions about how our planet's weather systems are evolving in the face of climate change. However, this rainfall in the Sahara has turned the world of meteorology on its head. In just 24 hours, some areas recorded more rain than they had seen in the past 5 years combined. These extreme conditions have left scientists scrambling to understand how such an anomaly occurred and what it might mean for the future. For decades, late summer in the Sahara was synonymous with minimal precipitation. But this event has shattered those expectations. Early analysis suggests this deluge may be tied to broader climate shifts. The staggering amount of rainfall, far beyond anything on record, hints at increasing atmospheric instability fueled by a warming planet. If this trend continues, the Sahara, once considered one of the most predictable climates on Earth, could become yet another region subject to the chaotic extremes of global weather patterns. Lakes and rivers in the desert. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping effect of this downpour is the transformation of the Sahara's landscape. In Merzouga, a town famous for its iconic sand dunes, new lakes now shimmer where only endless sand once stretched. These temporary water bodies, mirroring palm trees under the sun, have given the desert an almost otherworldly appearance. One of the most remarkable changes is at Lake Irikwi, a dried lakebed in Morocco's largest national park. After lying barren for over 50 years, it now holds water again. NASA satellite images have captured vast patches of water scattered across the desert, showcasing the sheer scale of the flooding. For scientists, these unexpected lakes are more than a spectacle, they're a rare research opportunity. The sudden resurgence of water has opened a window into the Sahara's ancient, wetter past, when it hosted thriving ecosystems and massive water bodies. Today's phenomenon might be temporary, but it offers valuable clues about how changing conditions could shape this legendary desert once more. However, the presence of water also brings life, and its impact has been nothing short of extraordinary. Dormant seeds, long buried beneath the sand, have sprung to life, turning patches of the desert into rare bursts of green. Plants that haven't been seen in decades are now thriving, transforming the barren expanse into a fleeting oasis. Alongside this botanical revival, wildlife activity has surged. Birds, which usually avoid the arid expanse, have flocked to the newly formed lakes. Waterfowl have been spotted in regions where their presence was once unimaginable. The changes go beyond what's visible to the naked eye. Microbiologists studying the area have discovered that ancient microorganisms lying dormant in the soil have awakened with the arrival of water. These microscopic organisms, essential for nutrient cycling, could leave a lasting imprint on the desert's ecology. This sudden revival of life showcases not only the resilience of desert ecosystems, but also their incredible adaptability to rare and transformative events. The human cost and new challenges. But while nature has found ways to flourish, the flooding has brought hardship to human communities. Morocco has been especially impacted, with at least 18 lives lost and widespread destruction. Roads have been washed away, power supplies cut off, and villages left without clean drinking water. Many of these areas were already grappling with the aftermath of last year's earthquake, and the floods have only deepened the struggle. For local farmers, the sudden abundance of water has upended traditional agriculture, but it has also sparked new possibilities. Some are exploring how this rare resource might improve their crops, challenging the conventional focus on drought resilience. Yet the devastation has also exposed a harsh truth. Desert infrastructure is ill-equipped to handle extreme weather events. This unexpected deluge is forcing communities to rethink how they can adapt to an unpredictable future. The unprecedented nature of Sahara's flooding. Moreover, this rare occurrence has sparked intense debate about the long-term effects of climate change on desert regions. Andrea Celeste Solo, Secretary General of the World Meteorological Organization, points to this event as part of a larger pattern of increasingly erratic weather. As global temperatures climb, the atmosphere can hold more moisture, creating conditions for more intense rainfall. Over the past 2 decades, the Sahara has recorded over 38,000 heavy precipitation events, with nearly a third happening during the summer months. Traditionally, its driest period. The recent flooding was fueled by an extratropical cyclone, a phenomenon rarely associated with this arid landscape. Climate experts warn that such storms could become more frequent as the planet warms. This shift in weather patterns poses profound questions for both desert ecosystems and the human communities that rely on their stability. If these projections hold true, the Sahara and similar regions could face a future marked by increasingly extreme weather. The need for comprehensive planning and adaptive strategies has never been more urgent, as this event underscores how even the most desolate environments are not immune to climate change's reach. A glimpse into the past, a warning for the future. While the flooding seems unprecedented in modern times, it echoes an ancient chapter of the Sahara's history. Around 11,000 years ago, this vast desert was a fertile expanse known as the Green Sahara. Grasslands and lakes thrived, supporting human settlements and flourishing ecosystems. Geological evidence reveals how quickly this landscape can transform under changing environmental conditions. Now, researchers are looking to these ancient shifts for clues about what the Sahara's future may hold. Could this flooding be an early signal of a larger transformation, or is it merely an anomaly? The data collected from this event will be critical in refining climate models and predicting how desert ecosystems will evolve. For the communities living on the edge of survival in this harsh environment, the stakes couldn't be higher. Adapting to both droughts and potential flooding will be essential for their survival. But the implications go far beyond the Sahara. If a region as dry and predictable as this can experience such upheaval, what does that mean for the rest of the world? The new normal? Are these extreme weather events a glimpse into the Sahara's future? How will they reshape the lives of those who call this desert home? The story of the Sahara's flooding shows how interconnected our world is and how much we all stand to lose. Let's turn the conversation to you. Have you experienced dramatic weather events like this? Share your stories below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for tuning in.